Alrighty. Let's see what we got here. Let's get this bad boy rolling. We good? Let's see. Start a Q&A or poll. Let viewers ask questions or weigh in on topic. Oh, I can do Q&As and polls in the chat. That's nice. I didn't know that. Thanks, YouTube. Is the mic on? Hello? Thanks, YouTube. Hello. Is the mic on? Hello? Perfect. Alright, we're good. Pandelis. Yeah. What's up, man? All right, let me get the continue without starting. Okay. So what we got? No topic yet. Right one in the start stage. Right one to start stage. Okay. Let's do self haircut podcast. Self haircut podcast. Start stage. All right. Now let me just double check, make sure it's the speaker. Audio output for speaker. All right. There we go. Now we're looking good. Alrighty. we can get started right now. I gotta go. I got the Discord going. Let me just send the link. Link's in the description down below. It's the second link to join the free Discord. Let's see. Oh, we got somebody here already. Let's see. How do I... shoot. I'm not sure how to do this. Let's start the voice call. Hello. Is this the bull racks? You got racks on racks?
This stuff is good, bro. Like, when did you make it?
The Discord?
Yeah.
So I made the Discord, what? Earlier this year, I think. And,
you have 90K subscribers.
What's up?
You have 90K subscribers on YouTube.
Oh, on YouTube. Yeah, I started my YouTube channel in February of 2020.
Where are you from? Are you from the USA? United States?
Yeah. I live in the US. Where are you from?
The UK.
Hey, the UK. Yeah, I can hear it in your accent a little bit.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Awesome.
It's alright.
What do you think about the Discord? Have you been in it? Have you been in there for a while?
Not really, no. Are you into any sort of trading or crypto or anything? That's what I do.
Not so much. Not too big on crypto or anything like that. But do you have any questions in terms of like self haircuts and whatnot, or anything that's like familiar to my channel?
Yeah. Basically, my friend. Wait, what happened? Right. My friend did my hair. Right. He's not qualified or anything. I said, okay, you're gonna give me a high skin fade. He gave me a high skin fade. He did too high, so it's out of shape now. So it's possible because there's barbers near me, which is pretty decent barbers. I could probably get it. What's the word? Faded through. Are
you the one that sent the photo in the chat that had the really high skin fade, and then it was just like an undercut, kind of like a buzz cut undercut?
Yeah.
Oh, that was you? That's funny. Yeah, no, listen. I think it's definitely fixable. Like I said in the chat, I think you're probably gonna have to go a tiny bit shorter on the top, and then have a barber blend it in, because he went too high for the fade. So you're gonna have to get a barber to blend it in, and in order for them to blend it in without the haircut itself looking a little ridiculous, he's gonna have to shave some off the top. So it's either you stick with the haircut that you have right now, which is not so nice, or you accept a shorter haircut that's still going to be passable.
It looks nice, decent. It looks okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, I could do that actually.
So that's what I would do. I would go get the updated haircut. I wouldn't walk around with that like undercut buzz cut thing that you got going on.
Yeah. Wow. Fucking. Yeah, I
Yeah.
could do that actually. So so what do you do? Do you do this like mobile cuts or?
No. So I'm not a barber. I'm not a barber whatsoever. I've never wanted to be a barber. Don't have a barber's license. I've been cutting my own hair since I was 13 years old. Um, because I got fed up of going to hair salons and whatnot, and them not doing a good job. So that's how I started over 13 years ago. I'm almost 27 next month. So
Yeah, I like your styles, like in shirts. You like wearing shirts? I take it. I love shirts.
yeah, this is a nice shirt. This is a true classic tee. No sponsor. It's a
Yeah.
good quality shirt. Definitely good quality.
Yeah, I wear shirts. I go shisha a lot, so I smoke shisha. So I go to like because my uncle has a shisha lounge, which is really big actually.
Nice man. All right. Do you have any other questions? I'm gonna open up the line for somebody else if they want to jump on.
I'll come back to you later, but further than that, I'm gonna go get my haircut.
Yeah, definitely get the haircut. And for those of you guys that are watching right now that are in the that are live, check out the my man's haircut Rax on in the free Discord. Uh, that's what happens when you have inexperience and you're trying to give yourself skin fades, right? If you I don't know if you've been watching me for a while, Rax, or not, but the message that I preach is just a general message of life, right? You can't expect to be a master at something having zero experience. So
Of
with
course.
that being said, you can't give yourself skin fades, right? The master of self haircuts without actually doing beginner haircuts, intermediate haircuts, and then progressing as you go. So
Of course.
it's a lesson you
Yeah.
learn. I'm sure you understand now, and that's failures are the only way we learn, and now you're gonna succeed from here on out.
Yeah. Were you streaming? Can I watch it?
Yeah, I'm live on YouTube right now.
Live? Okay. Okay. Um.
I thought you were in the
Perfect.
stream. Okay. All right, man. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you being in the Discord, and best
No
of luck with
worries.
your haircut.
Thank you.
All right. That was funny. That was good. That was good. That was funny. Yeah, my man, he joined the server. He joined the Discord, the free Discord. Like last week, I think, and he sent over a. What is going on with my Discord right now? Yo, chill. Jeez. All right, let me leave it alone for now. What's going on, guys? Now that I've got your attention, ask me some questions that you might have. Let me go through the chat here. Bandelis, yeah, Warstall, hello. What's up, Warstall? Tikanis Kalai, see? Uh, I don't know how to say that name. Prejish something. Hey, bro, what's your age now, man? Yeah, I'm 26. I turn 27 next month in December. In less than a month, actually. Early December. So I'm getting old. I don't know if I look old or not. You guys let me know. I mean that's a good question. What do you guys think? How old do I look? Do I look old or do I not look old? Like what number would you say that I am? Just out of curiosity. Out of complete curiosity, how old do you guys think I am? I mean, obviously you guys already know. I just told you, but what do you think? What do you think? Da, 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 da. And yeah, for those of you in, ask me questions. I'm here for a solid 40, 45 minutes. So I'll be here for a minute, just hanging out, talking smack with all you guys. Going through a bunch of just telling you about the channel. We're basically at like 91,000 subs, so we're like 9,000 subs away from hitting 100K. mind blowing, right? I've got over 100,000 followers across my 3 platforms that I mainly use: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Right, that's awesome. And then YouTube's about to hit 100K within the next couple of months. Hopefully sooner if I get like a viral video going on. Hopefully you guys, if you guys can jump on one of my like new self haircut tutorials and you actually really like it and it's helpful, which I think the next few are going to be. Maybe we'll get a viral video and I'll hit 100K before the end of the year. That'd be a nice birthday present. Hitting 100K within the next month, for sure. Um, but yeah, another thing. What's up, Avel? Hello, Alex. What's up, Avel? How you doing, man? Senpai, Dem. What's up, man? How you guys doing? Feel free to throw in your questions. I'm just gonna kind of chit chat a little bit while keep you guys informed on what's going on with the channel. While you guys can think about questions to ask. And they can be any question. It doesn't have to be self haircut. It doesn't have to be related to the channel at all. It can be literally any type of question. But as you guys have seen, I'm not sure if you follow me on Instagram or not, but I've been posting like rebranding loading, right? Little posts in the story of my Instagram, and within the next, I think it's 26 or 27 days now, the rebranding is going to be fully launched of the self haircut course. So completely remodeled, completely rebranded, different pricing, different pricing model. That's a good hint. A bunch of new lectures, like double the lectures. A whole bunch of new services, coaching calls, all types of stuff. That's going to make your abilities to learn how to cut your own hair, like, the time will be like cut by 80%, right? Like if you originally thought it's going to take me a couple years to learn how to cut my hair, I'm sitting here saying you're going to be able to become a very, very good self haircutter in less than 6 months, right? I've created something for you guys, right? This is everything that I've created with the rebranding of the self haircut course is solely to make you guys become expert self haircutters as quickly as humanly possible, right? And all the services that I have will make you become an expert as quickly as humanly possible, right? My goal is less than 6 months, right? So if you can cut your own hair and save $1,000 to $3,000 per year for the rest of your life, right? If you're 20 years old now, you're going to be cutting your hair every single year at 30, 40, 50, right? Until you go bald or something happens, right? Knock on wood, if this is wood. But decades, you're going to be saving $1,000 to $3,000, if not more, highly based on pricing of haircuts at barbershop and how much money you make. So it's gonna be sick. You guys are gonna be. I think there's gonna be so many people that are gonna be kind of shocked as to how good the services are, right? I know a lot of people are skeptical. A lot of people are afraid to cut their own hair. A lot of people have cut their hair in the past and have messed up. They've become egghead. But there's literally everything, every system that's in play for the rebranding is specifically tailor made and designed to help you, right? To help you build back your confidence, to help you learn the skills and avoid all of the mistakes, right? Because I talk about things that you need to know and learn, and also things that you need to avoid, right? So when you combine the two, you've got an extremely good service. And I think with the price and everything that I'm doing and adding, you guys are going to be very, very happy and pleased with what I've created. Okay. Anyway, if anybody wants to jump on, oh, my thing just ended. What happened here? What's this? The voice channel. Hold on one second, guys. Let me jump back on the voice channel. There we go. All right. Let's do this real quick again. Self haircut. I don't know why it ended. Maybe I did something wrong. Okay. What's the question here? What do you do for hair density? You know what? You know what works with hair density? If you want to increase your hair density, right? If you've got thinner hair, something that's really good to make your hair thicker is to, well, there's two things. You can either buy some type of sea salt spray. Sea salt spray is very good if you want to make your hair thicker. And if you want to make your hair even more thicker, right? The second thing, buy some sort of like texturizing powder or style your hair with some type of clay, right? So if you add sea salt spray with texturizing powder, all of that's going to make your hair really, really thick. And it's going to seem thick even if it's thinner. So if you're looking for some type of way to make your hair density seem or be thicker, that's probably the best way to go about it. Uh, how do we fix Salidis, so to speak? Of course, haircut with, I think I said that right? Salidis? So to speak, of course, haircut with clipper only. Basically, at the back of the head. By the way, how do you pronounce Salidis in English? That's a great question. What's that word even mean? I can read Greek, but I don't know what I'm reading half the time. Scissors. It means scissors. Salidis. Yeah, I said it right. Perfect. I can read Greek, but I can't understand it. I'm waiting to finish my Spanish on Duolingo before I jump over to Greek. I can read Greek. I know the alphabet. I can read, but I don't know what I'm reading. All right, let me. Now that I know what your question is, let me figure out what you're asking. How do we fix? I'm guessing the scissors, so to speak of course, haircut with clipper only. Basically, at the back of the head. By the way, how do you pronounce scissors in English? Okay, yeah. Salidis is scissors. Um, Basically, at the back of your head. So, okay, let me try to figure out your question. Some say when you see a salidia means you have to cut more. Is this so? Ah, the question is tough. Questions, maybe I'm not understanding it the best. Let me try and put words in different places to see if I can understand. How do we fix? By the way, how do you? Okay. All right. I might need one of you guys to. Abel, can you write it in Greek? Write what your question is in Greek, and then I'll put it on Google Translate because I'm not understanding exactly what you're saying. Write it in Greek, and I'll Google Translate it. Buddy, please tell me how to manage hair fall during teenage. Man, that is a hard question to answer. How to manage hair fall during teenage. So if you're a teenager and you're suffering with hair loss, it's definitely something that unfortunately, I think genetics is the major play here. I think genetics is definitely the major play here. One of the only ways to go about it is to honestly cover it up until you're old enough to the point where you can hopefully have some facial hair and then maybe shave your head bald if it gets really severe, right? Like if your hairline's up here, you might as well just shave your head and be bald. Especially, which I think a lot of people look really good as, if they're bald on top and have some type of beard, then you're gonna look really good. You're gonna look better than most people, to be honest. There's nothing more masculine and more attractive for women than a masculine man. So if you're bald and you've got a decent beard, facial hair, stubble, long beard like myself right now, I think it's gonna be really nice. So if anything, I would say as a teenager, just hold off, try to cover the where's the question again? Try to cover on any of the like thinning areas, and then as you get older, try to dictate whether or not you should go bald and really fulfill that masculine look. That's what I would do, honestly. Uh, okay, hold on. All right, there's a bunch of questions here. Let me try and read through these. Some say no. Okay. You are not a barber. So where does this description based on? Lucky scissors. Okay, so he's not saying scissors. Got it. It says how to fix the scissors. Yeah, when I type in what you just wrote me on Google Translate, it says how to fix the scissors. All right, so if that's not the question, then I don't know what the question is. Let's keep trying. Let's keep trying until we figure it out. You are not a barber, so where does this description based on? What does me having to be a barber have to do with anything? You don't need to be a barber to cut your own hair. Uh, you guys, I'm not sure if you guys know this or don't know this, but I'm a self hair cutter, right? I'm not a barber. You don't need a barber's license to cut your own hair, nor do you need a barber's license to teach people how to cut your own hair, right? This is a free service, and this is a free thing that I do here, right? Cutting your own hair is free. You're in 100% control of what you do with your life, and self haircuts, there's no different, right? You're in control of cutting your own hair. You don't need to be a barber or have a barber's license or have any affiliation with barbering whatsoever in order to cut your own hair. So, and the other thing is too, obviously I have some sort of following on social media, so you can see I post every single one of my self haircut videos. Every single 2 weeks, I post a brand new self haircut video, and I've been doing that for over 2.5 years now. So really, social proof is the way to go when it comes to, is he somebody that I can trust teaching me how to cut my own hair? Right? Social proof's the way to go. If you believe me and you believe in my abilities based on all the self haircut tutorials that I have on my channel, on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok, if you watch all of these, why do you don't need, I don't need to have, there's no license for self haircuts, nor do I need a license to teach when I'm literally doing it every single week and showing you how I do it. Like, if you want to mimic and learn how to cut your own hair, I'm the guy. Everyone thinks you need a license or a degree or fucking anything, right? You don't need a license, you don't need a degree, you don't need a paperwork, a certificate to tell you that you're fucking good at something. And that's what blows my freaking mind about everything nowadays. It's like, I need a degree, I need a license, I need a certificate, I need a piece of paper to tell me that I can teach people how to do something. Let the example, let the videos, let them all show you, right? It's like, I don't mean to get heated, and I'm not trying to get angry at anybody, but I'm just saying, like, in general, the problem is, like, how many people do you guys know are making 6 figures or more and didn't go to college and probably dropped out of high school, right? How many people dropped out of high school and didn't go to college and are making more money than 90% of the population, right? It's like, that's the thing. That's my message. It's like, you don't need a piece of paper or a license in order to learn how to do things, right? You're in control of your life. And just because the system's created life to be this way around things like that doesn't mean that you have to follow it, right? There's no such thing as a certificate, license, or degree for self haircuts. And there doesn't need to be, right? If you see somebody who does a really good job, then that's somebody that you can learn from. Simple as that. But yeah, no, I know you weren't saying that I was. I was just kind of going on a rant myself, because I've gotten questions like this before, and it's like, oh, what makes you qualified to teach? I'm like, geez, I don't fucking know. Maybe the fact that I have a bunch of people watching my videos, and people leave me comments saying that they've learned from me and they're now saving a bunch of money. It's like, geez, I don't know, social proof. Social proof's a real thing. Like, it's like people are stuck in the NPC world, man. It's like think outside the box. Think outside the box, right? Just because the world, as you were growing up, tells you that you need a piece of paper in order to succeed, which is not the case anymore, right? That piece of paper is worth less and less every single year because it costs you more and more to get it. it blows my mind. But anyway, I digress because that's crazy. Okay, moving on. Okay, I'm gonna help you. How many times do you oil your hair, shampoo your hair, and which oil and shampoo? That's a great question, actually. Actually, I don't really shampoo my hair anymore. Um, which is really interesting. I don't really shampoo my hair anymore. I only condition my hair probably maybe 2 to 3 times per week. Um, because I know that my gut health has a direct correlation to my skin and scalp problems, especially whether you've got air conditioning running all day, right? The environment, the temperature, right? If it's dry, if it's dry in your house, or if it's dry outside or cold outside, you're most likely going to have some type of skin problems, right? You're going to have dandruff, you're going to be flaky, dry, right? So if you lower the AC, or make it, or put, or buy a humidifier, or try to avoid the cold outside as much as possible, and then change your diet on top of that. No carbs, no sugar, no yeast. If you do all of those things, seborrheic dermatitis is I don't really see any of it anymore within me. I'm like 90% of it's completely gone. And then dandruff, the only things that really affect my scalp and skin and dry skin is the air conditioning, which is constantly running because I live in Florida and it's warm here. And then, yeah, because it's dry. Because the inside of the house, it's probably like 30% humidity, which then in turn dries my skin. So if I had a humidifier, it would probably make my life easier, but that's why I also keep the windows open a little bit, so it kind of averages out. Or at least now I'm trying to do that. Um, so yeah, I don't really use shampoo anymore. I just use conditioner a little bit. Not doing that. I got telemarketers calling me. But yeah, that was a good question. Because yeah, you know what too? I don't think you really need to have. You don't need to shampoo your hair half the time. Like unless you're doing like some type of, unless you're outside all the time, or you get rained on, or you're playing sports, right, and you're sweating a lot. I feel like it's not really necessary to shampoo. At least maybe if you're gonna shampoo, do it like once or twice a week. I wouldn't do it too much, because that stuff does it's really harmful on your skin and your hair. How to manage hair graying and falling in teenage. Wow. So your hair is graying and falling out, and you're a teenager. Yeah, I mean, look, if anything, I wouldn't get too. I don't know if you're upset about it. Me, I'm assuming you're probably not the happiest because of it. But if anything, it kind of shows how mature you are, right? In a way, um, or at least to other people, it might show that you're more mature, right? Because your genetics are kind of going through a much more they're maturing faster than the other people within your age bracket. So it kind of shows that you are potentially more mature. And I don't know if you're, I don't know, I'm just talking about like maybe dating purposes. It could be beneficial in a way, uh, because a lot of women seek older men, right? And you could be, I don't know how old you are, maybe you're 18, but in a couple of years from now, you know, it could be potentially easier, because women like older men. So I don't know. This is just me talking out of my head, but how do you manage hair graying? I mean, I wouldn't dye your hair if that's what you're trying to do. If anything, if it's like getting really bad and you can't like pluck them out as they come in, maybe consider dyeing your hair every so often. But I wouldn't do it because that really damages your hair, and your scalp. So I would probably just deal with it, man. Like that's your genetics. That's like you wouldn't have that if the universe didn't want you to have that, right? Like that's you're not the only person that has that. So some people have it, some people don't, right? It's not a problem if you do or don't. Um, But if anything, dude, confidence is the biggest thing. As long as you're confident with having your hair falling out as a teenager, with having gray hair, there's nothing that matters, right? As long as you're confident and exude power with your, posture, with the way you talk, how clear you speak, um, how, if you've got conviction with your words, your hair is not gonna matter, man. It's not gonna matter. People are gonna respect you no matter what. Hold on one sec. Let me get some water here. If anybody wants to jump on the voice channel, I got the voice channel right here. If you guys want to jump on, how do I do this again? No, that's not it. I'll delete. Give me one sec. Let me. I'll read through your questions in just a second. Copy link. That's not it. Jeez, man. All right, give me one sec. Let me copy this again real quick. If anybody wants to jump on the voice channel here, I got my phone. Ask me any questions that you like. Self haircuts, not self haircuts, doesn't matter to me. When using a scissor or a clipper, you create a visible line. This is called in Greek. How do I remove the hard line? That's what you're saying. Too easy. There you go. You said it correctly. Or you said it in a way that I could understand it. Which I know is not easy when you speak a different language. When you're using a scissor or clipper, you create a visible line. This is called in Greek psalidis. How do you fade those? So the question is, how do you fade in the hard lines? And it all depends on your guideline sequence, right? Like whether you're using the half guard to the 1 guard, to the 2 guard, to the 3 guard, what the letter positions are. So understand what sequence you're using, and then ultimately, if you're still seeing a hard line as you're fading in those guidelines, the number one way to fade in a hard line is to use the same exact guard that you use to put in the hard line to get rid of the hard line. So if you're using, let's say for example, the no guard lever open to put in another guideline, and for some reason you can't seem to get rid of that guideline when you use the number 1 guard lever open for the next guideline, go back to the no guard lever open and knock out that hard line, right? The same guard and lever position that you use to put in the hard line should be the same last resort guideline, or it should be the same guard and lever position that you use to get rid of the hard line. So it's kind of a last resort, right? That's your last option, okay? And I say this a lot in the course as well. It's probably one of the most difficult things people understand. Well, saying it is one thing, doing is another. You right? If I didn't say you had to be, you right? You have the best online course. How do you know? You have the best online course. How do you know this? You want to know how I know? And I'm not coming here from a stance of cockiness or anything, because I'm not a cocky person. I'm definitely humble, but because I'm humble and because I'm confident, I know what I have, and I know what I have is worth. And because I have testimonials, because I've done coaching calls and I have people in the course already, and I've seen their befores, I've seen their afters, I've seen their progression and results, because I have all of this, and then I have all of the new systems in place already for the rebranding of the Self-Haircut course, I know for a fact that my course is the best in the world. Nobody else on the planet is doing what I'm doing right now with self-haircuts. Nobody is niched on the internet for self-haircuts alone. Yeah, there's barbers, but none of them are going to do self-haircuts because why? It's going to take away from their barbering business. So I'm the only one on the planet that I know of that is focused on self-haircuts, and I'm the only one that I know of that also has a course on self-haircuts as well. And on top of the rebranding, which is going to showcase to you guys why this is the best course in the world, you guys are going to find out in less than a month. why this is the #1 self-haircut course in the world. So you'll find out, but just know current members that are actively participating and taking advantage of the services are seeing tremendous results in very, very quick, well, yeah, very, very rapid times. In very, very rapid, what's the word? Rapid fashion. So yeah, I know for a fact it's the best. You can't compete with me. Within self haircuts, no. Unless you're a barber who cuts 10 people, 20 people's heads a day, you're not going to be able to compare. If you don't shampoo, your hair is going to get messy, frizzy, full, especially in an AC. If you don't shampoo, your hair is going to be messy, frizzy, and especially. No, that's not true. I haven't shampooed my hair in. Damn, I haven't shampooed my hair in like 2 weeks. Yeah, probably even maybe even more. I don't know. I have conditioned my hair. I say 2 times a week I condition my hair. But each time, no, I get out the shower and my hair is looking fine. I mean, it's still relatively short, so I can't 100% no, but I'm pretty sure. I'm 20, almost 27 years old. I'm pretty sure I've noticed. Shampoo is not going to make that big of a difference in terms of messiness or frizziness or whatnot. I just think it's natural, right? Maybe the shampoo helps it become less frizzy, but like your natural hair is relatively frizzy. Perspective, really. Alex, you said many this, but not what was the question about you. Misunderstand. I believe. Okay, maybe this is an older answer. I believe, like you, that we don't need lessons, but I think you read my message very quickly. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. What are your views on minoxidil? Minoxidil is the minoxidil. I don't know how to say it, but minoxidil is the what the minoxidil is for hair growth, for what, like beard, whatnot. It can treat high blood pressure in its oral form. When applied topically, it can treat certain types of baldness. Yeah, it's like Rogaine or hair regrowth. So what's my take on hair regrowth, like minoxidil? Um, I think as long as the research is done properly, right? You've done your research, you see before and afters of real life customers that have taken minoxidil and hair regrowth products. As long as as long as the research is there and you've done the proper research and everything looks legit, then I think why not give it a shot? I mean, I don't know if health insurance covers it or not, but if it does help with baldness, you might as well try it, right? There's no shame in trying, right? You're not gonna die from it, right? So just give it a shot. If it works after 6 months or however long the doctor tells you to do it, then do it for 6 months, a year, whatever. If it doesn't work, then no problem. Maybe something better will come out in the future. David, favorite colognes and fragrances. Man, that's a great question because I've got a cologne right now. It's a Prada. It's a Prada cologne. My girlfriend's grandmother bought it for me for Christmas last year, and it's the nicest smelling cologne I've ever had. It's like $100 cologne, right? I don't know what it's called, but it's in this nice black glass bottle. $100 or so, Prada cologne, and my girlfriend absolutely loves this smell. It's like every time I put it on me, she's just like a like a like a drug addict, just sniffing my clothes. Like, oh, you smell so good. It's a chick magnet thing, right? Cologne's a necessity. Look, if you're in the dating market and you don't have cologne, you're missing out. So I'm not in the dating market. Like I just said, I have a girlfriend, but my cologne, it makes her go crazy. Even to me, it smells really good, but to her, it smells even better. So cologne's huge. If you're if you're in the dating market, you definitely consider getting some high quality cologne. The Cologne's game changing. Now you have been very cleared, Alex, regarding on how you do know you have the best online course. Thank you, man. I've learned a lot from you. Abel, thank you. I appreciate you for joining today's live stream and asking me some good quality questions. I know English isn't your first language, so I appreciate you, being patient and trying to speak English. I mean, unless you do, but yeah, I appreciate you nonetheless. Anyways, if anybody wants to jump on, I've got the voice channel right here on Discord. Right, voice channel, Discord. I sent the link in the chat. If you guys want to join the free Discord, it's completely free. There's, what are we at now? Over 325 members right now. So over 325 members in the free Discord. So far, everyone loves it. There's a lot of people asking questions. I'm always in the chat, pretty much every single day. Typically at like night, maybe mornings if I'm not too busy, but that's not really the case. But at night, I'm usually jumping on for like 15 minutes or so, jumping on the Discord, answering any questions that flooded throughout the day. So it's cool. I definitely think it's worth joining if you guys want to be a part of the self-haircut community. But anyway, all right. If anybody has any other questions, let me know. I'll be around. I gotta go in a few minutes. So if you have any like final thoughts or final questions, definitely leave them now because I'm gonna go eat and then I gotta go film a bunch of new lectures for the course. Favorite football team? I love this question. My favorite football team? Gosh, man, I don't know. It's tough. So I don't know if any of if you guys know or don't know, but up here I've got two plaques from high school. Right, I played soccer my entire life, and this plaque here, I've got like 30 of these, but these are like my most memorable ones. We got somebody in the thing right here. Let me invite to speak. Here you go. But these two, this one is my second team All-State selection for soccer. So basically, I was second team All-State, so I was the top 4 striker in the entire state of New Jersey. In my senior year, I broke 3 school records in high school. And that's what that one basically says. This one's first team All South jersey. I got a bunch of those. But yeah, hold on, let's see. My man, UZR, can you hear me? But I will answer your question. Hold on, give me 1 second. How do I, hello? Hello? Can you hear me? No? Hold on, give me 1 sec.
No.
You can't hear me? Maybe I'm muted? Huh. I can hear you. Let's do this instead. I needed a friend request. That's a bummer. Hello? What the heck? Speak on stage. Is my mic muted? What the heck's going on here? How about now? Edit voice settings. Why is it not working, dude? Hey yo, what the heck? Yeah, it's not showing here. I wonder why. Does anybody know how to fix this? I'm still You know, I've been working hard to get the Discord going correctly, but I'm still a noob. Yeah, I don't know. He's not saying anything either. But anyway, to go back to your question, David, my favorite football team. I try not to pick favorite teams because I kind of prefer picking players. I've never really chose teams. Like when I was young, I used to like Manchester United because Ronaldo was on Man U, and then I used to like Barcelona because Ronaldinho was on Barcelona. But then I started liking Real Madrid because Ronaldo went to Real Madrid. I'm a massive Ronaldo fan. Ronaldo's, in my opinion, the best soccer player to ever live. Better than Pele, better than Messi, better than Neymar, better than anybody, right? The stats, the trophies, all of that shows that he's better than everybody. And the fact that he's 36, 37 years old and still an incredible player blows my mind, right? The amount of records, trophies, this guy's a monster. So I like players more than teams. But if I were to say, my favorite teams right now are probably, unfortunately, Chelsea. They kind of suck this season, um, and I like watching Real Madrid. Real Madrid's awesome. If they had Ronaldinho, if Barcelona had Ronaldinho, I'd pick Barcelona. But again, I pick players, not really teams. Uh, okay, on the top, but couldn't find the function. Yeah, I don't know how to. I did the voice call, but this is weird. Let's try this again. Invite to speak. What should I do for danger if I was you? Give me 1 sec. I'll answer that question. All right, that'll be the last question, right? Let's see it on top of this guy. Yeah, yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yo,
Yeah, yeah, you can't hear me. All right, that's fantastic. What?
I still have to listen to you on stream, so whatever, I guess.
God dang it. Yeah, because I can't. I don't understand what the problem is. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a problem, because, like, stream could be delayed, so I have to listen.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, it for some reason I can't start a voice call with you either because we're not friends on Discord. So what's your question? Even though you got a delay.
Well, I guess, I don't know, what's your setup right now? Your stream setup? Because you probably need to upgrade stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, currently I'm using my phones. I've got 3 or 4 different iPhones that I use. Um, The thing is with streaming, you need to have really good quality internet. Like we have like the best quality internet, but like there's better quality internet to make the streams 1080p, and I don't have that type of internet. So that's something that I would change in the future, as well as getting like a legitimate camera, which would be like $5,000 or more. So on top of having better quality internet for live streaming, that's one thing. Second thing is probably some type of camera, like a high tech camera, like $5,000 or more, and then figuring out this thing. I don't know. I need I need a Discord wizard to teach me how to do this stage stuff. I don't understand. Like my mic's not working, but yours is. It doesn't make any sense. Like I'm talking, but the thing's not going. But yeah, that's what I have, and then I got a bunch of lights all around me.
Do you have, like, a dedicated USB mic, like a Blue Yeti or anything?
Yeah, I have that. I'm mic'd up right now because I'm creating videos for shorts on my other camera right here. So I got a what is this one? The Rode. This is the Go Rode. Which one is this? This is the Rode Wireless Go 2. Rode Wireless Go 2. So I got this thing hooked up as well on my phone. So that's pretty much how I get my audio. But yeah, it's good. You know, they're good.
Oh, it could be that, cause like you're using it for your stream, but like I don't think you can use that mic for Discord, which is why I can't hear you.
Well, no, the thing is, this is another phone here. There's nothing connected, right? My mic is connected to another phone, right? I got 3 or 4 different phones, so I don't know why this one isn't working. That's the big problem. I don't know why this one's not working here.
Oh, that's why I'm wondering, cause like.
So I don't know voice settings, volume. What do I do here? Like,
It may be better if you just stream on your PC and then like stream Discord.
yeah, I don't know, man. I always run into these technical problems. It happens all the time. Yeah, not the best when it comes to technology. I'm a busy guy. Anyway, was that your question regarding the like my setup? And then let me go ahead and answer this guy's question afterwards. And then we're gonna head out.
Yeah, I guess. Cause like, I don't know. Could be more, could upgrade your stuff more, and like have better quality streams.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm definitely aware of the fact that I can only stream in 720p. That's the unfortunate part. I would need to upgrade my internet, I guess, to make that 1080p. So that's definitely something that I'm willing to do. It all depends on the price, and I don't know how to do it exactly. But anyway, I appreciate you jumping on. I'm gonna answer this one last question in the chat here, and then I'm gonna head out. So I appreciate you. Thanks for joining, man. Then I know the delay.
Yeah, thanks.
Alrighty, let's end the stage. Okay, alright, so I'll take that out the way now. Alright, last question. What should I do for... Alright, let me read. What should I do for dandruff? I always feel like scratching my head. Yeah, so I don't know if this is for everybody. This definitely works for me, but I mentioned it earlier in the stream. In my opinion, the best way to, to help your dandruff and stop scratching your head and stop being itchy is to change the way you eat, right? You need to change your diet. You need to improve your overall gut health. That's the most important thing. So with that being said, I'd say stop eating carbohydrates, stop eating yeast heavy products, and stop eating sugar, right? I know that might sound difficult, but it's really not, right? You can eat meats, vegetables, fruits, dairy, you can eat nuts. There's so many things you can eat that don't have carbs and don't have added sugars, right? Fruits are okay. I don't even eat fruits because I don't want any sugar. You can still have fruits. I think that's okay. But vegetables and meats and nuts and dairy are definitely the best to eat and to improve your gut health. The second part of that is to decrease the amount of time you're spent in air conditioning. If it's too dry in your environment, whether you're inside or outside, if it's too dry, right, maybe buy a humidifier, right? Because, the air conditioning or the weather is drying your skin so much to the point where, you're constantly, you either need to lotion it or just add the humidity, add the moisture back into the environment so that your body isn't like overworking really to try and like compensate for the dryness. So that's why you're itching. You're itching because of the food that you eat. You might need to change your diet and then try to avoid dry air conditioning or cold weather if possible. And I know it's not easy to do, but that's what I would recommend. All right. Anyway, that seems to be it. I hope all of you guys had. Well, thank you all first and foremost for joining the stream. Um, there's a new video coming out tomorrow, new short video, followed by the main video on Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Big things coming up within the next month. You guys are going to see a massive change, massive updates, positive updates to the channel. Dedicating myself to helping you guys all out as much as humanly possible with self haircuts, with self improvement, with all types of things, right? Any realm of just being a more self sufficient person, that's what I'm here for. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm happy. I hope you guys are happy. And have a great, Thursday. Have a great weekend if I don't talk to you, any of you guys in the Discord, all right? So thanks for joining, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace.